trails it 18-0. I don't know why the scoreboard has 14-0. It's actually 19-0.
There's a chance that top bar is burned
It
down.
must be because it's 19-0. Worrell goes in motion. The ball is fumbled by Trey Hayton, and he just falls back on it at the 15-yard line. So they're going to say he was actually down up at the 11. So the Pioneers, nonetheless, will give the ball over on downs to the Logan Wildcats. And that was just looked like Hayton tried to pull out quicker than the center could get him the ball. And
the quarterback.
That will always result in a fumble.
Quarterback center exchange has been an issue for Wayne multiple times this year. And, you know, for some reason, they were standing on the 11 to spot the ball. Now they've decided to put it on the 14. I mean, that's just – that's strange.
That was very strange. I'm like you. The side judge is standing on the 11.
And then he didn't argue. Okay, you want to put it on the 14. That's
now
fine.
Go ahead. Put it up to 50. Twins to the far side. Twins to the near side. Basin will have Johnson flanking his left as he works from the shotgun. They're going to hand it off to Johnson. He's got some room, but a nice open field tackle by Dante Worrell at about the 15 or 16-yard line, depending on the spot. They'll give him the 16, so a gain of a couple is going to bring up second down and 8.
If Dante hadn't got him, he had a long way to go in front of him.
That's exactly right.
Good, strong tackle from Worrell.
2.5 left to play here in the opening period, 19-0. Logan with the lead. Twins either way. Shotgun back to throw is Baisden. Throws a long ball down the center of the field. Caught at midfield. What an athletic catch that time by Murphy, I believe. No, it wasn't Murphy. It was Justice. Caden Justice hauls that one in, and they're going to put him just inside Wayne territory at the Pioneer 49-yard line.
Excellent throw, excellent catch. The coverage was there. That was good enough coverage in high school football to be successful more times than not. But
just a heck of a catch by Justice.
Better offensive.
Got it.
Yep.
Once again, shotgun formation with Twins either way. They hand the ball off this time to Kenny, and you can get much, maybe a yard. And I was told by the PA guy that that is pronounced Kenny, not Keeney. So we are trying to keep that straight. I don't know. Actually, he's going to lose a yard on that. I don't know if it's a typo or if that's just how they pronounce it. But nonetheless, it's Levante Kenny on that last carry. No gain on the play. Actually lost a yard on the play back to the 50-yard line.
I think he got a bad spot. I think that was
I do too. But no backs in the backfield. Basin, he's got time to make a sandwich back there. Instead, he's going to be sacked. And a nice play right there by Caden Hayton, who's going to throw him for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. I mean, Basin made a sandwich. Grilled cheese, by the way. He was there for a long time.
Yeah. He got out of the pocket, and I think he almost tried to bait Caden Hayton into overcommitting, maybe getting off his feet a little bit because he kind of slumped down a little bit. And Hayton just went right to him and right through him.
3rd and 12. Twins either way once again. Basin tries a hard count, nothing doing. Looking over to Coach Nick Booth in his first season at Logan. And they're probably just going to either make this the last play of the quarter or let the quarter run out because there's 10 seconds on the game clock, 16 seconds on the play clock, and I think they're just going to let this one run well. And they are. We have played 12 minutes here on Hatfield Island at Willis Nesbitt Stadium. And after that first 12 minutes, the Logan Wildcats lead the Wayne Pioneers 19-0. We'll be back in a moment on the Gridiron Sports Network.
High school football is back, along with another exciting season of Metro News High School Game Night, presented by the Charleston CVB. Join Fred Persinger and Dave Jecklin every Friday night for the latest scores, stories, and interviews from football fields across the state. Follow your favorite team all season long with Metro News High School Game Night, presented by the Charleston CVB on this Metro News station.
After the game tonight on the Superstation Network. You're listening to high school football action on 90.7 FM, WFGH.
We'll start second quarter action with the Logan Wildcats, 3rd and 12 on their own 48-yard line. And the Wayne Pioneers trailing this one 19-0. Just found out from our man on the sidelines, Coach Harry Sowards, wearing number 14 tonight is Jackson Hodge. Jackson Hodge is wearing number 14.
So that's a freshman being pressed into duty here tonight.
Starting.
Yeah, that's a rough one to have to
Woods.
try to guard these guys in space too.
Back to throw is Basin from the shotgun. Heavy pressure. Throws it across the middle. It's going to be picked off by Caden Hayton at the 40-yard line. He's at the 50, 45, 40, and up to about the 37-yard line before being run down by Caden Justice. And that was just an ill-advised pass by Basin. He had plenty of time, and it looked like he was throwing it straight to Caden Hayton, to be quite honest with you.
Well, so the last two plays, Caden Hayton gets a sack and then an interception.
Crazy.
Basin's going to see number 2 a little bit longer tonight. I mean, he might not think too much about it considering the rest of the night he's had.
Was able to get this time. That was a miscommunication. He tried to get it to Jaden Wayman, and there was just miscommunication there as Wayman was going up. I don't know which hole he was supposed to go to, but he ran right into the back, basically, of his quarterback, and it was a tough exchange, and Coach Tommy Harmon didn't like it at all. He's going to call timeout as Pioneers will now be facing 4th and 5.
Trey Hayton had to look like he was turned the wrong way compared to where Wayman was going.
Right.
So there was definitely something there. He got the handoff to him still, but it wasn't.
But he had nowhere to go.
That wasn't the intention. I don't
Wayman
believe.
really had nowhere to go once he got the football. So, but timeout for Coach Tom Harmon with 9:48 left to play here in the. They just had 19-2 on the scoreboard for some reason. I'm not sure why that was. The scoreboards, of course. Who knows?
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying the operator is doing anything wrong because we've seen that happen at Wayne as well. I know Doug has put something up and something totally different end up being up on the screen.
We just kind of look at it like, well, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I think they were trying to change the timeouts left, and it would they hit a wrong button. But that happens too.
I'm not one to speak bad on technology, but the old Fair Play scoreboards from years ago that had the little flip.
Yep.
You know what?
No, exactly.
They had no bells and whistles to them whatsoever, but you know what? They worked.
They worked just fine.
99% of the time.
I just read yesterday that the Kentucky